Hey yo, what is up, Friday Nighters? Welcome back to another episode of Just Another Friday Night. It is, in fact, Saturday afternoon, right?
Yeah, it's early Saturday afternoon.
Early Saturday. It's noon. It's noon.
Just got afternoon.
Just got afternoon. Yeah. I am one of your two hosts, CM Chuck. Next to me, as always, the untamable, incomparable, unbreakable Adam Antiem. Adam.
Hey, what's up, everyone? I hope you're having a good Saturday, good afternoon. We're here.
We are here, man. We are here. This is a long time coming, guys. Right away, we're gonna just be a lot different because we're actually somewhere broadcasting live. We haven't done this since Mario's shop, right? At Authority Comics in the end days there. Rizzo in the house with ICM Comics. It's Invincible Comics and more. Saying, "What's up, Rizzo? What is up, my friend?"
What's up, Chris?
We appreciate you being here, brother. We're gonna talk about you soon because I think we have something from you I had to show, but I don't know
what's
what
up,
it is.
John?
I'm all over the place. Holsey Bear in the house says, "What's up, bros?" Guys, we are live right now inside the wrestling shop, inside Rolling Oaks Mall. Right now, there's
Second level, right across from Hot Topic.
live professional wrestling going on today. The Saturday Slam with Oscar, the owner here. You've been keeping up at all. You've seen that he's been in several of his previous matches last weekend, and then in the first event we were supposed to be at, which we missed because of COVID and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like, we didn't want to come out. We couldn't be a part of it. That one was more down in front of the JCPenney. This is actually inside the shop. Dude, he's got a ring inside of here. Double A, can we show them a little bit?
Yeah.
Check this out, guys. You can
Check
check
this
this out.
Great shot first off.
There's a ring.
There's the ring.
People are still coming in. Belton is at 1 o'clock. If we go all the way around, you see Oscar's got some great stuff on the walls. He's got belts. He's got there's the man himself right there. He's got belts. He's got action figures galore. We're gonna have. They've got former NXT star Weston Blake in the house. Going to be signing autographs at a little meet and greet. I believe tickets are $15 online. They may be first row is $25. We know that. But come out here and come check it out, guys. It's live professional wrestling starting at 1 o'clock. Jason in the house says, "What's up, bros? Love the shirts." Yes, guys. If you want to get your hands on one of these shirts, these were custom made specifically by our good buddy Lucky the Dork Dad. These are available over at threelegedrabbit.com. Get a better look at their pro podcasting. CM Chuck and Double A, just another Friday night. You can't beat it, right? Get yourself one right now at threelegedrabbit.com. Any chance you guys are getting in the ring? Johnny says, I don't think so. Double A and I's bad backs will probably just go out and be bad. Double A was on a ladder earlier, though. That is true. We were plugged into the ceiling right now for recording purposes, and so he did have already a chance on the ladder.
Ladder match, yeah.
Double A, the look, obviously, today for myself, huge loss to the wrestling world.
Yeah, earlier in the week, Scott Hall, a.k.a. Razor Ramon, passed away at 63. Just all of a sudden, he was having, well, as like my wife likes to say, there is no such thing as routine surgery. So
right.
Every surgery is always a risk. Sure enough, I think that's what happened. He had 3 heart attacks. He was getting some surgery done, and the blood clot came loose. And just all of a sudden, he went from surgery to life support to Kevin Nash posted on Instagram saying that once all his family was going to get together, it was going to be one last chance to say goodbye, and they were going to take him off life support. So I guess they saw it wasn't worth it to try to keep him, breathing. And he was just gone completely. So it was a huge loss, and tribute that reported in the whole week because this guy is just not another wrestler that just passed away.
No, not at all.
This guy, a lot of people know that he's part of, the Clique, which had like a significant influence in the backstage of the WWF in the 90s. And then, he goes on and pretty much gave Kevin Nash and Hulk Hogan changed the wrestling landscape in 1996 with the formation of the NWO. So it's big deal. This guy was a part of wrestling history, changed wrestling history. Without the NWO, we might never have gotten that attitude.
Yeah, I absolutely agree, man. And so much of it seems like it came from the mind of Scott Hall, right? Too sweet,
that was the Clique.
Yeah, the Clique, right?
That was their hand signal to themselves. And so they just carried that over and made it bigger.
And he just brought such attitude, man, to Scott Hall. I mean, obviously, us guys in the 80s remember Razor Ramon, Hell, our friend Ray Chopper, we call him Razor sometimes still, And what a finisher. you know, the razor's edge.
Oh,
Big
yeah.
guys got to be able to do that.
6'8", and then he's picking you up even more. So you're probably like 7 foot in there.
I would not want to take that bone.
No.
That looks way harsh. The fall away slam.
Yeah.
I remember when you and your brother Will were starting to play. It's got you right here, Jason. Yeah, courtesy of Oscar at Wrestling Shop. Thank you. But you and your brother would play the WCW NWO Revenge game on Nintendo 64. You guys were the outsiders.
Yeah.
He was Nash.
Nash,
You were
I was
Hall.
Yes.
You know, I love that. When I started playing with you guys, I got to come in and be Hogan, and we just like whipped ass. You know what I mean? But so much fun. I mean, just seeing you, you know, as the video game character do those moves, you were like, man, those were badass big man moves, man.
Yes.
And
you don't see a lot of big guys doing those kind of moves.
No. I mean, I can't imagine how do you properly take the razor's edge bump. I mean, it's
really depending on him.
Yeah.
Honestly, to keep me safe and everything. And you know what? You never heard anything.
I've had your brother Will have me up in that position where I'm up over his head, so it's like kind of scary,
It is
you know,
scary.
because you are, like you said, up higher. But yeah, man. So it's a huge loss to the wrestling world. We want to say rest in peace to Scott Hall. You know what? This one's for you, Scott. In that big wrestling ring in the sky. Jackson, hey, Chicos, what's up, Jack? Scott Hall, man, you're gonna be missed, brother. What a tale too, right? Double A. After everything that happened with him, Diamond Dallas Page basically changed his life. You know, it's documented in the DVD that I showed.
Is DDP yoga, right?
I borrowed the DDP yoga. I borrowed this from Friday Nighter Mario Alanis. He gave us this on loan. Man, what a story. Obviously, you know, the tragedy of the murder outside the strip club. He cleared of all charges, of course, but a guy came for his life, self-defense, gun goes off, blows the guy's head off. You know, he speaks about it pretty candidly. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, I think it always haunted him. Obviously, when he had dark times, his divorce, things like that. And obviously, his son Cody was training now to be a wrestler.
Well, he's been a wrestler, and he was involved in Bullet Club for a while.
Is that
I'm
right?
not too sure. He was with the AJ Styles.
Oh, nice.
Lineup. So
very nice.
Yeah. So,
good worker. Good in the ring.
Looks like it. He's tall too.
Okay.
Pretty tall. So.
Yeah. I mean, I was watching it last night with my sister, the DVD, and she was like, man, he was so handsome. Like, what is that? Like, Scott Hall did have the look, man. The big traps on the neck. And he was, man, Jack, man, teamed up with, Nash. Yeah, Mr. Perfect. I saw that as a Tim and Mr. Perfect were teammates, and he said how much he learned from those guys.
Oh, yeah.
And then to hear
for sure.
Triple H said how much he learned from Scott Hall. He goes, a lot of what I know is I owe him, you know.
I mean, by the time Nash and Triple H came, Hall had already been a veteran for like 5-6 years. So he was in the AWA. You know, that's a really great spot. A lot of people may not be in the AWA, but you really have to be a good worker in order to work in AWA. Because Vern Gagnon was not just going to take some guy that didn't know anything and let him wrestle on TV.
Right.
So he had to be a good worker.
It's funny, he talks about being green, and I was just seeing his lockups and everything. I was like, man, like, this guy was a big, long guy, looked strong, you know. And then they were saying, Triple H, like, you know, he had a look at the time when he had the kind of curly hair and the big, thick mustache. He had a very Tom Selleck look to him. And I was like, and it's like the women loved him. It was almost Ravishing Recruited.
Yeah, I mean, that was the time of the 80s, right?
Yeah.
It was that.
Yeah.
It was that.
Did you say, was he bigger than Rick Rude?
Yes.
He's
a
fucking big guy, man.
You know, I don't know if they crossed paths. Because Rude by that point was already in WWF and then in WCW. So I think the only time we really came together was when Rick Rude became the manager for the NWO.
Right. Yeah, man. Well, guys, if you guys get a chance, come out here to Rolling Oaks Mall. Come on, check out Saturday Slam. Wrestling shop on the second floor, like Double A said. We got some great giveaway merch here. We got these courtesy of Deuces Mercado. These would go inside of your car cup holder, all different colors. Put one in there, absorb the sweat, I guess, off of your drink. Obviously, we've got the brand spanking new stickers, courtesy of Justin with GraphX Plus. You scan it, guys, and you get right to all of our website, justanotherfridaynight.com, where you can go and you can get a hold of our link tree. You can get a hold of this shirt there. We've also got some masks out here for you guys. You want to come and get a mask for free, and then we're going to try and do some giveaways while we're here. We're going to try it, right? We've got some great. Can we show these comic books? Hand those to me. Courtesy of Authority Comics, Mario Delgado and Authority Comics gave us these. He said, "Hey, you're going to go out there and do that show. Man, you should definitely take some of these. So take a look at these guys. And first off, we'll give shout out to Mario and Authority Comics right there. Of course, the end game always approaching, even more so than we know. But check out this kick-ass cover. This looks like Joe Jusko art almost, right? Like the
That's from the WrestleMania 7 part. I don't know who did it.
Yeah,
that's from WrestleMania 7.
Love that right there. That's one of him. We got Daniel Bryan front, so we got plenty of these. So we're gonna be giving away these probably first as your chance to win one of these comics. How about this guy? He's coming back to WrestleMania right there. He's gonna fight Kevin Owens. Not the match I would have put him in, but hey, you know what are they gonna do? This guy, he's retired now, but man, after what I saw Sting doing in AEW, I'm thinking he can still get it.
I don't know, but you can't see him in Dallas one more time for a Hall of Fame. So.
There you go, yeah. And the guy right here, the man right now, the new video game, WWE 2K22 is all of the story mode you play through is the Rey Mysterio career, and there he is right there. Obviously a favorite here in San Antonio and South Texas. So yeah, guys, we're hanging out, man. Drinking a few beers, waiting for bell time. It's at 1 o'clock again. We want to remind you, come out here, come meet Weston Blake. Am I getting that name right? I think I am getting it. Excuse me, yeah, but he's out here. I'm just gonna check their Instagram. Go ahead, Double.
Now, when you get into this Russian shop, I mean, kind of takes your breath away, right?
Oh my gosh, yeah, man.
I mean, the figures, the old school figures, the 80s figures, the 90s, the early 90s, the late 90s, the 2000s, the 2010s. He's got a little bit of everything. He's got some custom belts here. Like right now, I'm seeing the WWE Heavyweight Champion black belt. I see the NXT title, and the English or the European title.
Oh yes, yeah.
The WCW Tag Team title, the NXT title, the WWE Tag belt from maybe the early 2010s. I mean, it's a great looking store. It's a huge store.
Oh
Obviously, you can fit a ring in.
Here, yeah.
He's got a little bit of the bubbly over there.
Yeah, a little bit of the bubbly for Chris Jericho. I mean, and it's a mix, right? There's plenty of AEW figures I'm looking at right here on this wall.
I see some Cody's. I see some Kenny Omega.
I see a ring up here. It's an AEW ring.
AEW ring.
The ring skirts. If you've got I know Friday Night or Holty Bear has got a godson. I think he used to be into wrestling, little Charles. But man, he would, I think, go nuts in this shop, man. Any kid that's a wrestling fan will come in. And I think Oscar's really good about, if you want to hold the belt, sometimes you never hold the title, know the weight of it.
Sometimes you just want to look at it, right? Touch it.
Right? Yeah. I think he definitely allows it. And there's also, maybe more of our alley, but a little bit of there's some Marvel stuff going right here. Some Marvel Legends.
Yes.
Loose figures and box figures I can see. Yeah. I mean, it's just a fun, great shop to come to. He's always getting new stuff.
And wrestling toys are kind of like a name that people do collect. Like we have a buddy, he was actually on the show, filling in for CM here, George DeLeon.
And Loverboy, George
DeLeon.
Did he dub himself or did you dub him
that? I gave him that name.
Great name. Excellent name.
I mean, he goes crazy for stuff like this. I mean, he has, all the toys. He's always on the lookout. I mean, this is really a good place. I was saying to him, Oscar had advertised one time he had a Carry on Eric toy, but really old. It looked real nice. It sold out like within that day or two. So I mean, these are still really hot. A lot of these figures are still hot. So.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, there's nothing in here that you come in here, you're gonna walk out with something. Because if you're a fan of any of this stuff, even if it's on the Marvel side, I mean, like, I see the Marvel figure sometimes, and I'm like, oh, I want to get, one of those. We're literally right here by the door, by the entrance, so people are coming in, and I guess we're the girl that's going to take the tickets.
Because, it's like already going to be kind of one, and people are still coming in.
Hey, guys, just to let you know, we have some food and drinks.
There you go.
We're live, bro. We're live, bro.
We're live, pal. We're live, pal.
Here's the man right here, Oscar.
I'll tell you what, man. These guys right here, the setup is amazing. Just another Friday night, and I'll tell you what.
where are you guys at right now? Because you guys need to be here. We're going to be paying tribute to the late Scott Hall. Look at these guys are all decked out, ready to go. Too sweet, baby. Too sweet. Kicking off the event, we're going to have a United States Championship match that, we're here for a professional wrestling bout. This one has gone personal. So this one is going to be, I don't want to call it a wrestling match. It's going to be you're going to see.
Slobber knocker.
It's going to be a slobber knocker.
It's okay. You go all out on our show.
So, hey, come on by, guys. Enjoy. Hey, these guys are, look what they're drinking right here. Stone Cold. Stone Cold. Stone Cold.
Scott Hall, proud. That's Oscar, guys. Wrestling shop owner and proprietor, man. What a great guy, right? Full of energy.
Very cool.
Put himself in the last few events he's had. That takes real balls to get in the ring. You guys have heard my story before, where I managed to have enough guts in a training capacity, second through the ropes.
Got steamrolled by fucking Hernandez. 6'8", like hard, just all full of
shoulder
muscle.
block, and just go down and hit that mat, which does not feel like a mat. It feels very, very hard. The ropes are very, very tight, literally like cord wrapped in duct tape. Some good bruising on my ass and lower back. I'm no tall guy, so it's not hitting me anywhere lower, much higher. So, but yeah, man, it's definitely a fun environment out here, man. We want you guys to come out and come check it out. In a little bit, they're going to be doing some talking overhead. We'll get quiet for that to let them talk.
Yeah, they're going to do a little tribute to Scott Hall. So what kind of happens, we'll kind of sign off so you can kind of hear it. But if you see people like Oscar, he fought for this event, the wrestlers here, he gets some pretty good people. Thunder Rosa, the current AEW champion, has made several appearances here for Oscar.
What a match was that she had, right? Blood, her and Britt Baker.
Main event here in San Antonio on Wednesday at the Freeman Coliseum.
That must have been so cool for her to win here. She looked really emotional in the ring. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, damn, it was making me choke up. Y'all know it doesn't take much for me. But
Yeah, so Oscar has gotten Thunder Rosa to appear quite a few times with her own wrestling. I mean, she has her own wrestling too.
yeah, I've been thinking
Here.
it's called Hybrid Pro, I
think so.
believe. So it was a school too. So
So
yeah.
I mean, he gets national stars. She's a national star. She's made a few appearances here. Zach Ryder has been in the
Yeah,
store,
that's right.
a few times, and Hawkins.
Hawkins, yeah.
I don't know what they. Well, I think it's Matt Cardona.
Matt Cardona,
And I forgot what Kurt Hawkins.
which he just wrestled here not that long ago.
Yes, that's right. On RTW.
On RCW,
Yeah.
with Brandon Oliver, another great local wrestling promotion. I can see these guys potentially coming together on something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, Oscar has brought in, because of Oscar, I've been able to meet, Sergeant Slaughter. He's been at his toy store at, the Wonderland Mall.
Yeah.
I was able to meet Molly Holly, Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Molly Holly,
You've been coming to shop with Oscar for a long time,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
The Wonderland Mall.
Yes, yeah. And then he even had the Ring of Honor guys here.
Oh, really?
With that free signing. Where it was like Jay Lethal. Yeah, Jay Lethal here. He had Matt Taven. He had, plenty more.
Yeah, those
Kind of
guys.
escaped some.
Yeah.
But I mean, Oscar's had national level stars come to his place. So.
And that's a big deal, man. I think even wrestlers, we know Matt Cardona, formerly Zack Ryder, is a huge, just a fan of wrestling. Like, this guy's got a collection
And
that's.
the current NWA World Championship.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Or
And he,
Billy Corgan's NWA.
yeah, he loves toys. I could see that guy coming in here and buying stuff. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
he comes here whenever I get there in San Antonio.
In fact, I don't know if they're still doing it, but him and Hawkins have their own. It's
They have
a
a
wrestling toy podcast.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
talk about drill down specifics, right? I
Big
mean,
time.
we thought the Christmas podcasters were specific, but a wrestling toy podcast,
Right?
only about that. Pretty damn cool. Albert Ayala in the house says Razor Ramon, RIP. Heaven took an angel from us. Absolutely, man. A guy that lived the traditional wrestler's life, right?
The hard life, the territory life. I mean,
On the road,
Like-
good times and bad times.
pretty much like every territory wrestler has said, the sex, drugs, and rock and roll in excess. I mean, I've heard that from Rock and Roll Express, Midnight Express. Ric Flair. I mean, obviously Ric Flair.
Yeah.
Party
Yeah.
dude.
Oh,
I mean, no one can out party that dude. Yeah. So very, 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 very good.
What's cool is that I liked. We got about 20 minutes. I thought they were doing some announcements. But when I was watching a shoot interview with him, you know what I mean, he was saying, yeah, Scott Hall. You probably seen that one, right? It's like a 2-hour one, really good. But he was saying, you know, that he was a big fan of Dusty. You know what I mean? And when he got to learn from Dusty, get the ring, he said Dusty bought him his first pair of ring boots. And they got video of him wearing boots. These tall silver boots. He said they were $220. Because I didn't have that money. He goes, Dusty bought it. He goes, years later, I saw him in the back. He goes, nothing felt better than being able to put that money in his hand. I just gave him a hug. He goes, I didn't tell him, like, hey, man, here's this for that. I just put the money in his hand. And I said, thank you, brother. Thank you for man. And he said, you're doing good, baby. You're doing good. So I was like, dude. And I'm watching my sister. She kept saying, bro, I'm getting checked up,
You mentioned that. That's, Dusty, one of the top 3 stars in wrestling at that time, doing that for you.
Oh, my gosh, man. Right?
The man's a legend. He was, I know a lot of people say it was Jim Crockett against Vince McMahon, but really it was Dusty Rhodes versus Vince McMahon.
That's right.
Head to head in the 80s, he put up a hell of a fight to Vince.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
and then to do that for Scott Hall, that's pretty damn cool.
What about the respect level, too? Because eventually, we all know about the American Dream and stuff, the Sapphire stuff, not that great, but the behind the scenes, because everyone from NXT got to train with Dusty, and
You're talking about one of the greatest minds in wrestling when you talk about Dusty Rhodes. Right? Like I said, he's the one that came up with War Games. He's the one that came up with the Bunkhouse Stampede, World War III, the 3-ring battle royal, War Games, the 4-on-4. He's the one that came up with all these events to go head to head with Vince. When Vince would try and screw him, like all of a sudden, Starrcade was a Thanksgiving, all of a sudden Vince heard Survivor Series. Right? Dusty kind of bounces back. He puts a Bunkhouse Stampede against Royal Rumble. They put Clash of Champions against WrestleMania. We're going to put our Nebs, which is Ric Flair, against Sting, and we're going to take buys away from you from WrestleMania 4. And that's exactly what they did. They took a lot of buy rates away from WrestleMania 4 to see Ric Flair go up against Sting. So.
That's a wrestling story, a wrestling rivalry that I would love to see a live action show of. I wouldn't even say movie. It's got to be like a good show. But that's just show really that Dusty Vince, back and forth.
You know what I mean? You can tell how much maybe Vince disliked it because he named Virgil the manager of Ted DiBiase after Dusty Rhodes.
Right.
So
his real name is Virgil. Right?
Virgil Runnels. So I mean, man, what a dick to do that. To put your manservant name in Virgil. Golly. What a dick.
DiBiase essentially is Vince, right? That's it.
He's Vince, and Dusty's being his guy.
Man, what an ego, man. To put yourself.
What a fucking partnership. It's not even Jim Crockett he's going against. He's going up against Dusty Rhodes. So I mean. It's just fun stuff. Once you start going into deep in the 80s, once you kind of start going.
Again, in this DVD, there's some really great stuff in the first disc, the documentary part where they interview Vince, and he goes, man, I didn't want Hall and Nash to go. He's like, but I wasn't gonna give them what they wanted, the money. You know what I mean? So he was like,
put it this way. I mean, Ted Turner pretty much gave Eric Bischoff an open checkbook.
Yeah.
All right. Well, he can give them any amount. If Vince is going to offer $500,000, he's going to offer them $550,000.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just no way you're going to beat Ted Turner when he has a book like that.
Yeah, exactly.
So, exactly. I'm sure he didn't want Hall and Nash to go. I'm sure he didn't want a lot of these guys to go.
Yeah.
I heard he was really upset with Macho Man. He was really upset with Hogan. You're taking all these guys that you built up. And these guys are just taking them and not even changing their character. They're just like, here you go.
Hall did say in the DVD that he was still being sued over the character.
And it was because I couldn't remember, but then when I started seeing highlights, I was like, oh wow, he still sounds like Razor Ramon in the very early ones.
Yeah, he does.
Before they sent a lawsuit saying the Razor Ramon character was theirs.
Yeah.
He's doing too much of the Razor Ramon.
But by that time, he's so over as Hall. I mean, the moves, the look, the attitude, man. I mean, he didn't need it.
I saw him live. My dad got me back into wrestling in '95. He started getting me back. So I saw that shit happening live, and I was like, whoa, what the hell is Razor Ramon doing?
Yeah.
And then we brought out Kevin Nash, and the stuff they were doing was crazy. I mean, they grabbed Eric Bischoff and powerbombed him off the ramp. I was like, wow. I'm like, you weren't supposed to touch announcers.
Right.
When have we ever seen announcers ever getting into the mix?
Yeah.
Never. I was like, holy shit, you're beating guys up the back. You're throwing Rey Mysterio, across, into a trailer, head first. I was like, oh my God. I was like, I really thought they killed him. This boy, checking this out, I'm not used to seeing this kind of stuff. And I'm like, holy crap, what the hell is going on?
There's even in the DVD they show some of those interviews where he's they're asking them, you know, they're like, do you and Kevin Nash work for the WWF? And then they're like, oh, you know, we don't work for them or whatever, you know. But you were like, it was so like kind of real. It was like real, you know what I mean? Like, you know,
You don't mention the competition.
right. Even Triple H said, he goes, man, you know, like it felt like a real invasion. That people thought, he goes, fans thought
real.
Vince sent them to take over.
And especially when Hogan joined, they were like, "Oh shit, it's really Vince McMahon."
Because those were his guys.
They bled WWF.
Yeah, but what a smart ploy, right? By WCW,
Very
angle
smart.
that, the
Very,
NWO,
very
you know, the New World Order. I mean, and you just don't have it without, you know, Scott Hall, man, a true
No,
legend.
you don't have that because he brought the attitude, the charisma, the swagger. You know, I don't know if Nash could have done it.
I don't
If
think so.
he went
Man.
first, I don't know if Nash could have done what Hall was doing. Hall did such a great job of coming through the crowd, just building that attention, building it more and more.
Yeah.
You know, he was standing face to face with Sting and Luger, and he was attacking down.
Yeah.
You know, they're like, whoa, that's Sting and Luger.
Right.
You know, and it's like 2-on-1, and he's like there in the ring still. You know, and it's like, holy shit.
And you might have thought maybe like a Razor Ramon as like maybe a mid-carder or whatever.
And he was a strong mid-carder.
Yeah,
Strong,
definitely.
strong
Because back then, the IC belt meant a lot more.
It meant a hell of
I
a lot.
mean, that match with him and Sean, probably his greatest match of all time, right?
Still.
And everyone brings up the Razor Ramon, Shawn Michaels ladder match because it was amazing. It set the bar. It set the standard for ladder matches.
Yeah, but you know, his matches were 1, 2, 3, 4.
Uh-huh.
I remember that. That was a big deal when he beat him.
I remember watching that live.
Yeah, and he got him like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
you
Like,
know,
I even felt like I was, because remember, there was always these jabronis that came out and we were like, man, those guys are gonna, that guy's not going to win.
Yeah.
You know, the plane trick. And once you think it looked like that.
He looked
like a sorry guy that was not going to go over.
He had his
You know?
long, like, mullet, the tights, you know, the wrestling tights.
The dude looked like 12 years old, man. You know,
Real bad.
you didn't think that he was going to win. You know what I mean?
No, and they would, I mean, for them to pull that off, I mean,
I thought it was an accident. I thought, oh, that was like they messed up or whatever. Like I was like, what the hell? I remember seeing that as a kid. I was seeing that live. I was just like, because it re-showed the film. Oh damn, I saw that. You know, I mean that's pretty wild. Of course, obviously, you know, Sean Wallman comes part of the clique. You know, you got these guys that are like the best of friends, right? You got Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall,
And
and
the thing
Sean
is,
Wallman.
too, is that they all kind of like wrestle each other. Like Paul and Nash actually had like a program too in the WWF battling for IC. Him and Sean had a battle with the IC. You know, him and 1, 2, 3 had that series. You know, his matches with Jeff Jarrett, his matches with Goldust. Which he said he regrets. He said he really wished he could have gone full blown into that Goldust rivalry. Because at first he was like pretty grossed out at what Dustin was doing. You know, like that's what Goldust was like kissing the wrestler.
Yes. Yeah.
But then he was like, it took me a long time to finally find out the genius of what Dustin was trying to do. He goes, I wish I could have had more of an open mind. Kind of went along. We probably could have done a much better, longer series of runs of matches. But he had so many rivalries in the WWF. I mean, he was like a 4-time IC champion, which was unheard of at that time.
Yeah.
4 times. I mean, Macho
Before
Man.
Jericho went in like 9 or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
But
Well,
back
like,
then it was more awesome.
It was because Macho only had won it once. Warrior had only won it like twice. Rick Rude had only won it once. Perfect was like the guy. He won it barely like 2 times. Funky Kong, longest reigning Intercontinental champ, only had it once. You know, I mean, it was a belt that you were. It was kind of like you got once or twice, but you sure it's one thing to get it 4 times.
And it was kind of like too, like the fighting wrestlers belt, right?
Yes.
Double A, like
Yes.
they were like always on TV. Like that was the gateway.
Yes.
You know.
Yes, it was either a main event, you know, event or the Raws, or sometimes pay-per-views.
Yeah.
SummerSlam '92, Bret Hart and Davey Boy. That was the main event for SummerSlam '92 was the IC belt. So it was either the top heels belt or it was that wrestling champions belt. So it meant a lot.
Definitely, man. And then, you know, like I had forgotten too about the build up to that with, you know, Sean leading with the one belt and then saying, you know,
Getting suspended, he comes back.
Suspended,
You know,
yeah.
they have a tournament. Scott Hall wins. And then Sean comes back. He's like, "You never beat me."
Never
And he has his own belt. So there's 2 IC belts. So what do? You have a liar belt.
yes, both belts hanging over the ring, both IC belts. I mean, like, you're like, damn, man, like that was like fire at that
I
moment.
was.
You know?
Again, there was another match that you had really never seen before. And the way they were executing it, people were like, "Oh wow!" You know, jumping off in the ladder. You know, it was just crazy. It's crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Back in 1994.
I mean, they always use that image of Sean going off the kind of the star press. You know what I mean? Kind of,
Yeah.
it's great. It's great
They had
imagery.
another great match at SummerSlam. It was the same thing, ladder match, and they had a great rematch. Same thing, ladder match at SummerSlam. And Sean equaled. He won that one and equaled it 1-1.
Yeah. And his last match in WWE was Stone Cold, right?
Yes,
Last
yes,
match.
Stone
That's a
Cold.
pretty good way to go out.
WrestleMania 18.
He says the match wasn't great. He said he wasn't in a great place.
He wasn't, and Austin wasn't in a great place either.
Yeah.
So it was just a bad matchup. It should have been better, but
I remember seeing it though. I remember seeing it. As I was watching the highlights, I was like, oh, I remember seeing it. I thought it was okay.
I
In the moment.
wonder if Austin had to match with Hogan when Rock had got it home. I wonder sometimes.
Yeah.
Because, obviously the big match everyone assumed was going to be at 18 was going to be Austin and Hogan. Everyone assumed that. I assumed that.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was going to be Rock. So,
Yeah, that's true.
So
That's true.
I wonder who Rock would have gone up against if Austin had accepted the Hogan match.
We're starting to turn the lights down here, guys, at Wrestling Shop again, inside Rolling Oak Small on the second floor. I would say by and far, Double A, one of the best wrestling stores I've ever been in, if not the best.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I can't really think of too many wrestling shops like this that just focus on wrestling. I mean,
Yeah.
you got people coming in here that want to trade Oscar for toys, or they bring in their belts and they feel like at home when they bring in their belts. I mean, it's a great place to be. I mean, you can sell, I believe, and you can trade, depending on what you have.
It's pretty big on the buy, sell, trade stuff.
Yeah, so I mean, it's just all dedicated to wrestling, which is great. We don't have a lot of wrestling shops. I wish we would. It's awesome.
As I glance over here to the right of you too, my eye is catching though some of the non-wrestling. So I might see some DC
Hey
multi.
guys, just a friendly reminder, we have sausage wraps, hot dogs, chips, and drinks for sale.
Drinks for sale. So, come on, guys. You watch wrestling, you eat, you drink in here.
Yeah.
You setting it all up. So.
I'm telling you, man, they're again, it's a regular store, but they're he's got some chairs in here like we showed you. He's got the ring in here. I mean, Oscar
People are
could.
excited.
Yeah, there's a lot of good energy. Yeah, and Oscar could say, I want to make more money, man. I'm going to put up more racks, more shelves, more things. I can sell more toys, more things. But instead, he's opening up his shop and made it like, you know what? I love wrestling so much. I'll put wrestling right in my store. Come out on a Saturday. So he had wrestling last Saturday. He's going to have wrestling. He's having good wrestling today.
Yeah, and then two more events
in April.
April 9th and April 23rd.
Yeah, there's going to be some great live wrestling again here and then. I want to come just as a fan.
Right?
I want to come. We're here working in a way, you know what I mean? But we want to come. As Oscar said, drinking on the job. But what are you going to do, right? We didn't get to drink together last night, so we got to make up for it today. But yeah, people are coming in. They're shutting the doors.
You can feel the energy. You really can. You can feel the energy. So people are really excited just to see. Maybe 1 2 matches, whatever it is.
Well, what is it we always say, Double A? You go back to our old episodes talking about our early days of going to the indies, right? And this is like that. These guys that are about to wrestle, they're young and they're hungry. They're dreaming of maybe a shot at WWE, maybe a shot at AEW. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, they say Tony Khan's going to keep running ROH, right?
Yes.
So maybe there's a lot of places to go. Impact. There's a lot of places to go watch wrestling.
Definitely Impact.
Yeah. Japan. I mean, like, guys, I saw, Daniel Bryan, Bryan Danielson, wrestling with Shawn Michaels, Texas Wrestling School, inside of a country western bar, man. How about when we went to our famous show with Kurt Angle, him and me, everybody? We were like, where the fuck are we? Like, in the sticks. Like, some Chainsaw Massacre shit could happen out there. It could have gone bad.
The parking lot was like dirt, rocks, gravel. I mean, I was kind of like, wow. I'm sure Kurt Angle was like, when he walked up there, he's like, what?
We feel driving up. We were like, there's literally nothing around. It's just that thing, that place. It's like
it was just that place, but somehow the promoter had got like Kurt Angle, Colt Cabana, Billy Gunn, Tommy Dreamer, John Morrison, Tyler Valkyrie, Nigel McGuinness. He had got like a whole bunch of people. Buff Bagwell. You said Colt Cabana, Buff Bagwell had a really interesting match.
I heard him and Punk might fight again.
Oh,
Colt and Punk. So I mean, they're there, right? And
they settled whatever beef they were having. So.
I mean, it doesn't take away from they had a long friendship.
They had a long friendship, yes.
But yeah, man, a lot of stuff going on in the world of wrestling.
Oh man, so much.
It's like
I just saw right before we kind of went on air that the Supercard of Honor is still on. Ring
Right.
of Honor.
Oh, right. Yeah, Tony Khan said that, right?
One of the matches that just got announced right now is Briscoes and FTR
Ooh,
for the Ring of Honor
nice.
titles, tag titles. So
Very nice.
that's a heavyweight matchup. I'm surprised they're not having it on AEW. I don't know why they're not having it on AEW.
He probably wants to keep that
But
brand.
still, it's kind of like, man, that's a big money match, you know, that could sell a lot of pay-per-views. I would buy it. If it was on pay-per-view, I would have bought it.
I would go to your house and watch it.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm excited. I hope I get to watch it. You know, they usually kind of do it during WrestleMania. And unfortunately, WrestleMania now is on 2 nights.
Which is so weird to me, man.
I don't like it, and especially if you're trying to do Texas Stadium. Well, now you're trying to do 2 nights in Texas Stadium. You're trying to hope to sell 200,000.
Not only that, but what's Jerry charging you for that? Like, come on,
Exactly.
Vince, you're putting yourself in a hole, man.
Exactly. It's like, okay, you know, some goes on night 1. You know, okay, maybe if I get 100,000 people on night 1, but what about night 2? It's kind of like, you really better have your cards stacked.
Not only that, but if I bought tickets for that, I'm like, am I out there like 2 days, like 8 hours of wrestling? I mean, like, we love wrestling, but you know,
but
it's
2 days of, you know, and WrestleManias have not longer. They're like 6 to 7 hours.
that's what I mean. Yeah, I told you that one guy already said we were there for 8 hours.
You can't say that. After a while, you're just, you know, you're waiting for the main event, and a lot of people, we've seen it happen before, where some of the matches that we're pumped up for, the crowds are dead because they're just so tired of it. You're tired of, you know, like, man, you know, like I was already hooting and hollering for Undertaker match. Now, you know, they're really quiet on the main event match, and you're just kind of like, ooh, it's too much wrestling. It's just way too much wrestling.
Yeah.
Me and my brother, one time we went to the Ring of Honor show, and it was a 4-hour show, and we were burned out with a 4-hour show.
I'm telling you, that is a long
because
show.
they did 3 tapings that night. And I was like,
Yeah,
I told my
that's
brother,
right.
I was like,
That's right.
I told my brother, I was like, oh, we'll be done by 10. I ended up like leaving like almost at 1 o'clock.
O'clock, man.
Because it was like, oh shit, when they said it's gonna be 3 tapings of Ring of Honor, I was
Which
like,
is,
oh,
you know, kind of more smart booking though on them. Right, going, let's get all the time out of this space that we have. We're already set up. You know what I mean?
and
It's like,
it was kind of weird too. To kind of, it was kind of weird to see Jay Lethal come out and then come out again because you know it's supposed to be the next week's show, and then come out again because it's supposed to be the week after action.
Right.
It's kind of weird seeing how it actually goes. It's kind of like, oh wow, this is weird.
yeah, man, very cool. We're pretty close right now, guys. 12:57. It's about to be the first bell. People are here. They're excited, man. The lights are down. It looks really cool, man. Oh yeah.
You got parents, you got kids, you got older gentlemen, older females. You got a mixed crowd here.
Yeah, man. So again, it's the Saturday Slam inside the wrestling shop over at Rolling Oaks Mall. We're up on the 2nd floor. We're having a few beers, man. Though we're breakfast, and they got hot dogs, they got sausage wraps, they got sodas, waters out here. So it's, you know, I mean, it's just like being at a wrestling event anywhere else. I mean, but you're inside the mall, inside of a wrestling store. I mean, like, dude, this was like a dream as a kid, right? Like, I'm like, man,
I would have been cool if we had something like this.
yeah, I just got through watching wrestling. Maybe then I'm playing wrestling, my wrestling toys. Then my mom or dad takes me to get a wrestling figure. And then while I'm there, I notice there's wrestling going on. I'm like, dude, it's like every kid's dream that loves wrestling.
It would have been. Yeah.
You know,
Yes, sir.
my nephew, we just took him to a birthday party last week in AA over at Bolero.
Yeah, yeah.
Great place. And one of his little buddies from school, his kid friends, I saw he had a great, like an old school looking Undertaker shirt on. I said, hey man, great shirt. And then his dad was like, oh, that's his favorite. And I was like, but it was like old school looking Taker with like purple gloves. I was like, dude, that's a great shirt. To say ordered it online or something like that, you know. But I was like, that's pretty rad right there. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah,
you
that's
know.
like 90s Undertaker.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. You know, but what a character, right? You know, my sister's favorite. You know.
Yeah, we have the whole episode on this Undertaker.
Whole episode on the Undertaker. What are some of our other wrestling episodes?
We've had, again, when CM Chuck was out, we had Wonderboy George St. Leon come in.
Great episode.
Dedicated to the NWA Wrestling in the 80s.
Hey guys, just to let you know, the show will start in about 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
15 minutes.
So you still have plenty of time to come down here.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I can see them still selling tickets. I can see there's still some seats open. Not that many though. So if you want to
So
come
you
watch
bring out chairs as much as you can.
Oh, yeah.
Chairs are cool.
I see some sausage wraps getting sold and some chips too. Making me in AA hungry. I'll tell you that.
We've had WrestleMania episode.
This shirt right here.
Oh, there you go.
And the NWO shirt with the "Hey Yo Scott Hall" on the back. Love that, man. You know, Oscar did post earlier on Wrestling Shop that Scott Hall stuff. Wear it out today for the tribute. I'm trying to cut you off. What you're saying?
No, I was saying about our other wrestling
That's right.
episodes. We've had a WrestleMania episode dedicated to WrestleMania. We've had Mount Rushmore's of wrestling that goes into just about everything. Females, wrestlers of the 80s, 90s, 2000s, all the promotions that happen around. We have quite a bit of wrestling.
Yeah,
like
man.
3-4 episodes of wrestling.
We love talking wrestling when we can, and although that we're like not all the way up on the current product, it's like we do still follow what's going on. Obviously, we both get news.
We even had an episode too. I think it was Attitude
Mhm.
Era versus the 80s.
That's right. Attitude Era versus the 80s, a great one. So there's always, that's the thing about the vastness of wrestling, is that there's always something to talk about it, whether you're watching the current product or not. I mean, like I said, I had a great time watching this old, Scott Hawcock that, Fred Netter who lent me like the stack of stuff Starcade a while back, and I was like, you lent me that one. I was like, I'm gonna look at it, and it was great. I need to go back and watch the matches. Untamable Amy in the house. She says, "Hi guys." She says, "R.I.P. Razor. I love the bad guy." She says, Matt, they got any Sting merch? Matt, I have no doubt that there is Sting merch in this place, my friend. In a little bit, I will walk around. I will come back with a full report. So even if I got to direct message you, but I have no doubt that there is Sting merch in here, because I cannot see anything that is not wrestling that is not in here right now.
Yeah, I'm sure he has 90 Sting. I'm sure he has 2000 Sting.
I know you're a big
Sting,
fan of Sting, Matt. I saw the great figure you picked up, the new AEW figure, which looks badass. Hard to find. I know people don't find it in stores. So come in here, man. Come over to Rolling Oaks Mall and check it out. I have no doubt you won't be disappointed regarding Sting. So great stuff.
Again, more people are just coming in. More and more people getting forward in here. So
Yeah. What's your Sting story, though? You met Sting?
I met him, yes.
Out of the
when we
makeup.
did.
Right.
We
We're
did,
both
yes.
there, different times.
So it's weird because you just never know how much a wrestler's going to charge. And, like I said, I met someone like as big as Ricky Steamboat. He only charged like about 20. Where you got someone like Sting, and he kind of charged 80.
Yeah.
And that was just a simple meet and greet. We wanted to take a picture with him, with the makeup. That was almost 100. With the makeup, if you wanted to take a picture.
I lucked up because I split it with Fred Netter Albert,
Which was
good.
good,
Yeah.
So I was able to get in line. I paid $8. I had him sign my NWA heavyweight title, the dome glow boy. And I asked him, I go, hey, can you kind of put it over his shoulder? So I can, when we take a pic, he's like wearing, so when I have that makeup in there, he's wearing the belt. He's like nice. He's like, yeah, sure. Slapped it over his shoulder, and boom.
And just like when you asked Nash, and Nash was like, "Oh, he actually had shoulder surgery."
No, Nash didn't tell me that. It was the handler.
The handler
told me that, but then Nash was like, hey, dude, I can't sling this on my shoulder.
Yeah.
It's like it's not. It's not like 100 pounds. So it was kind of cool. So I have like a Nash picture with the WWF though. So
great picture.
Yeah. So I mean, I didn't know he had shoulder surgery. I was like, I wouldn't have asked him if he had shoulder.
That guy was treating us like we were reading the Kevin Nash news.
Yeah, I know. I was like,
oh,
okay. I was like, shit, he looks good to me.
Yeah.
He's fucking tired.
What's cool in mine and Albert's picture, like we didn't get to talk to Sting because he's in the photo op version.
Yeah, the photo op, you don't get a lot of time. It's kind of like you come in, okay, guys, okay,
right.
That's what I don't like about the photo ops, kind of.
Yeah.
So.
Appreciate you, Matt. I'll let you know again on direct message if I find some cool Sting stuff. I'll take a couple pictures for you. But yeah, that is the thing about that. But what was cool is that me and Albert threw up our 2 suites on our own. You know what I mean? And then he did.
Yeah.
Which I thought was
like this.
badass.
He's wearing like a robe,
Red robe.
robe. And he's got the makeup. I think it's black and white. Right?
Yes, the black and white.
Okay. And he's like, he's got his arm around the guys and things like that.
Yeah,
so,
very cool.
Really
Very cool. Yeah, we should have done. We might put on Beach Bum on Sting makeup.
I would have loved that.
Yeah,
That's the thing I want to be.
I had just give us some stinger splashes right there. Boom, boom.
Give me that Sting. I don't want the crow Sting. I want fucking beach bumps.
Yeah, one more time.
Get the fucking blonde hair going.
Hey, Punk wore the makeup, right?
Yeah,
pretty
like,
cool. Punker. And what did you think about it? We didn't really get to talk about it. Him coming out to his Ring of Honor entrance.
That was pretty damn cool. I'm glad he was able to do that for a while because he's been on so many movies saying Ring of Honor and so much to him.
Yeah.
It's still one of his favorite years of his career. I mean, and it shows. I mean, the creativity. He had great feuds with Samoa Joe, great feuds with Raven. You've seen a lot of those Ravens.
Oh, yeah.
Dog collar match with Raven.
Brutal.
That was very bloody, just
Brutal.
like the MJF one that he just had. That was awesome. It was cool. I don't know if they bounced like they used to, when the song would come out, people would clap on the.
Oh, well, I don't know if they were doing that, but they really popped when they heard the music. You know what I mean? And I popped,
I think that's awesome.
That's so
awesome.
kick-ass, especially on the eve of that happening. You know what I mean? Like,
And then
wow.
he was even in here too. His
Yeah,
long trunks
with long
and
shorts.
the boots.
You know, the great thing about those, and I owe all the credit and all the UAA for letting me, while I watch those early ROH work of Punk, when I really fell in love with it, is you're seeing CM Punk become CM Punk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
The promos are already there.
yes.
You know, I mean, the fucking, he came off like so much like a brick.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Right away,
Oh, yeah.
Just, I'm better than you, and,
The Second City Saints.
Second City
you know what I mean?
Saints.
From straight edge, being straight edge. Not us, obviously.
Not us. But hey, it was great stuff. I enjoyed the old Ring of Honor stuff. It was just so out there, so free. So.
Yeah, man, totally. Guys, again, one more time, we're here at probably a couple more times, but we're here at the wrestling shop. It's called the Wrestling Shop. Inside Rolling Oaks Mall, up on the second floor. Today is Saturday Slam. Owner, operator, proprietor Oscar is running this.
Guys, there's food here to buy. It's got drinks for sale, food to get. The ring set up. People are here already.
It smells good. I'm hungry. This is my breakfast right now.
Nice.
Breakfast of champions. You too, probably, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, guys. Again,
It's a
also
really great
too,
environment. Great stuff going on. Probably about maybe 7 minutes, maybe.
Yeah, I think a few more minutes. I think they're letting everyone kind of get in.
Yeah, because there's still people coming in. Still.
If you want to come in, also too, you can come meet Weston Blake. We got security is here with us right here. Say what's up. We're live, man. Say hello to the Friday Nighters, the Friday Night Faithful. You know what I mean? He's not messing around. This guy is going to take care of you if you're acting
not
out
messing around. He's not going to mess around with you. Yeah,
Exactly. So you're safe, secure. You couldn't be more so than we are right here, right now, man. But like we said, also, it's a former NXT Tag Team Champion Weston Blake is going to be here. He's going to be doing a meet and greet, signing autographs. I already saw the 8x10s and shook hands with me. And I was kind of like a little bit like from the back, and I was like, "Oh man, pretty cool, yeah, big dude." And it says he's going to be in action as well, so we're going to get some ring time in here. And there you go, right there. What did we say earlier? A former NXT star and champion.
Yeah,
he's going to get some
NXT belt too. Actually, right there, tag team belt.
Yeah, so he's going to get some time in to actually be in the ring here. So I mean, you're not just watching, just the up and comers like you said, which is always great to watch. Me and Double A took this when we saw Sammy Guevara fighting Ricochet at Wrestle Circus in Austin. And now look at Sammy. Sammy's action figure is probably over here on the wall. But we saw him when he was climbing the freaking rafters at some
wrestling circus, the whole wrestling circus, So.
And it wasn't a dump that venue. It was like a nice venue or whatever. But they went all out, man. They tore the house down. We also got to meet, another NWO alum from NWO, Scott Gordon. Who else did we meet that day? Oh, I got to meet Zack Sabre.
Yeah, you did. That was cool. We met the Gorillas of Destiny. We got to meet Brian Cage. He was there. We got to meet Matanta, who we didn't know. It was Jeff Cobb was Matanta. We found that there. So, so I mean, we got to meet a lot of people that were coming up.
Even guys that are no longer wrestling royalty, like Joey Ryan.
I don't know if royalty anymore.
We didn't know at that time. Here we go, guys. Let's get it started.
Getting closer.
Pretty close to the action. I'm telling you, man. And then this is the other fun thing, right? Definitely about when you come to the local wrestling shows and indie shows, is that people they are all in for these guys. You know what I mean?
All in.
It doesn't matter if you don't know who it is. It's like if you're rooting for guy A and Double A's rooting for guy B, it's like, man, we're enemies now today. When we're here, I'm cheering for my guy, you're cheering for your guy. I'm telling you, your guy, he sucks when he walks out. You know what I mean? And it's so cool too that we're right here by where the guys are going to come out from behind the store. So it's going to be a great view for us. But
like I said, I enjoy the booing and following. I got to meet Adam Cole. Right, and he was a nice guy, super nice guy.
Yes.
He was, he was portraying a bad guy in Ring of Honor.
Right.
I still booed him.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's what you're supposed to do.
That's what you do, man. You cheer the faces, you boo the heels. Yeah. It's not hard. It's just fun. It's a good time. You know what I mean? It's like rooting for your favorite sports team, right? I mean, you the hometown guys are your guys, and then everyone else they can go to hell.
Exactly. It's like I mentioned earlier, you're super nice, but
Yeah. if this guy's gonna come out here and try to get heat, I shook his hand earlier. Well, I'll boo him. You know what I mean? Or I might cheer for him if he's trying to go
Might
over.
be the hero coming in.
I think he's gonna be. Yeah, I think so. But man, yeah. I'm looking too, right? What a great counter Oscar has, double A, where it's got like
It's set up too.
the glass cutouts and all the figures are in there standing up. The loose figures, you can buy loose figures too.
So even if you kind of miss those, kind of like when you go up and pay, all of a sudden you kind of stop and you're just like, oh
Yeah,
there's more.
yeah.
So that's kind of cool too.
As a guy that spent a lot of time standing up his action figure, that takes a lot of time, a lot of work, a lot of
That is
effort.
a lot of time and a lot of effort.
They're there. They've got their robes on or their belts, whichever figures. It's just fun to look
I
at.
actually see the old Sting WCW.
All right, there we go.
Just like that.
Yeah, there you go, Matt. So there's some Sting stuff in there for you sure right now. Yeah, I'm gonna try and do a TikTok video before I get out of here of just the walls, and obviously, you guys go follow Wrestling Shop. .tx on Instagram and TikTok. They're both. Oscar is really active on both. He puts up videos all the time of when he gets new shipments of toys.
Yes, he does. Very active.
Yeah, he's
Wants
very
to make
active.
sure you know what's going on with this side of the business now and his wrestling show.
Yeah. I mean, so he's promoting. You know what I mean? Obviously, his wrestling shows, but also his shop, which is open. I think all the time.
And like I said, I really ever see like the same figures. Like he'll have some like really cool figures that will be out there, and then all of a sudden you'll have like a whole new selection of figures.
Yeah. So before we get started, double A, listening to some of the show here, the wrestling show's going to start. Let's give our fans a little bit of our regular stuff. Is there any pop culture news that happened this week that you can think of or remember that was significant?
And there was.
I know we've had everyone's been up on the Batman. Obviously, we did that last week. You know what I mean? Great show. Again, we want to thank all of our friends that came out and helped us.
Oh well, this week the Netflix Marvel shows came up.
That's right.
And so when I went on my Disney Plus, it actually said if you wanted to raise the rating up.
Yes.
So you can have the option to either do yours and have your kids still PG.
Yes.
So I know a lot of people are really worried about that. They're like, oh, I don't know if I want my kids watching Daredevil and Punisher, especially Punisher.
Yeah, especially Punisher.
There is a rating thing where you can block your kids from watching the show.
I just did mine. I just me and we all have a profile. Me, my dad, and my mom. It was sucks because my dad was actually in the midst of a Punisher viewing, and then he was like, "Hey, it went away on Netflix." And I said, "It's going to be back on Disney." It's just not yet. So I told him this weekend when he came over. I said, "Hey, it's on Disney now. You can check it out." Yeah, so there was that. Let me see what else. Batman obviously still doing well. Breaking records.
Still.
I mean, so I don't know if it's going to do Spider-Man.
No, because Spider-Man's like at $2 billion. I don't think it's going to reach that.
Yeah.
There was just, I think people were excited about Batman, but it's just there was so much more excitement and hype for Spider-Man.
Sure.
It's going to be hard. I mean, when the movie is like the number 2 highest grossing weekend of all time, right? Behind Endgame.
Right.
Yeah, it's going to be hard.
That's big time. That's big
time.
And then there's no disrespect to that movie or whatever. You know what I mean? So
I finally people are so pumped up to see Toby.
Yeah.
Pumped up to see Andrew Garfield again. So, and Willem Dafoe and all those guys.
Yeah, big time. I had a chance to listen to Kevin Smith's podcast. And hear what they said. There's kind of a similar group of opinions where it was, the one guy thought, Mark thought it was a little bit, too long, or there were things missing, whatever. And Kev loved it, of course. Kev loves everything, But yeah.
Like I said, we just had our episode, and really the only problem I thought really was just the length of the movie. That was it.
Right.
If they could have cut some of the parts down, it probably would have, probably been better. But it was still a great movie. I really don't have any other complaints besides.
I'll watch it again when it comes out on Netflix.
I will too.
Yeah, I had a good talk with was my girlfriend's dad. He's a former retired SATX policeman, and he said he loved it. He said he loved that aspect, the police detective aspect. I was like, oh, and he loves crime shows. It felt like that.
Yeah, and they did a really good job of showing that aspect of that. That we kind of get to see in animated series,
Yeah.
That we really don't get to see in the movies.
I can see in here, guys, are starting on the screens. They're showing some old Razor Ramon clips up right now, so that's great. They might be even watching the DVD.
You guys ready, San Antonio?
Here we go. Ring announcers coming
out. Let me know that you're ready.
Let's see if we can show you
This little back here, I have some giveaways. So who wants some free stuff?
We do. Another great aspect here. They're about to give away some free things. That's pretty cool. Check's gonna get some free swag if you're here right now. Amy says, "Great teams, guys. Thank you again, Amy. This great shirt, courtesy of Lucky the Dork Dad, Pro Podcasting, just on a Friday night. CM Check, Double A hosts. You can get that over at 3leggedrabbit.com. We're gonna chill here so you guys can hear a little bit.
Oh, they're just giving. He's giving away something.
I was gonna waste my ways there. Very nice, very nice. I should have handed him our stuff to do. Our freaking
Looks like some magazines. Some more magazines.
Yeah, man. So what's really great too is that we're actually inside the store. We weren't sure we were gonna have to do something outside. We're like, man, it's such a big shop, and again, that just goes to show how much space Oscar has here at this corner store right in front of Jason Lenny. I said he's got room for all of his great wrestling stuff. You know, shelves with the belts on them. But in addition to that, you know, it's like he's got space for the meet and greet set up over here with Weston Blake, and then we have a little spot over here too. There's a rack of some shirts here, and I think Oscar gets like the
Ladies and gentlemen, to honor the life of WWE Hall of Famer Scott Hall, I would like for all y'all please stand for our 10-bell salute. Thank you. So are you guys ready for some wrestling? Woo! Here we go!
Woo! See, I'm getting hyped too. That's a great 10-bell salute, guys, to the late great Scott Hall. We talked about here at the top of the show. Sadly passed away earlier in the week. Here it goes. Got some interesting coming out here. There's the man himself, Oscar. Full ring gear right there. Going up. I don't know if we can get any of that.
Right there. There's Oscar right there, the owner, operator. He's really pumped up.
Get in something on the act. No doubt that very, very sad. I'm going to go ahead and see right now. The wrestling shop title, damn it. Put the belt on yourself. Jessica's in the house. Says, awesome guys. Amy says, I'm a friend. Yes. 10-bell salute. Always gets me. Oscar's going all in, brother. I love it, man. I love it.
Guys come out and Holy Nose, second level, right across the front. Show starting.
There's still seats available. I can see not many, but
Not many, because there's still.
I have a feeling that. Let's take a
For
look.
the United States Championship. Last week, TK McDaniels got the best of me. And hey, I'm not ashamed to say the better man won. Today's a different story. I see all you guys out here, and I want to thank you guys for coming out here and enjoying Saturday Slam 2. This right here is a vision of what I pictured. So, thank you guys so much. In the words of Scott Hall, hard work pays off. Dreams do come true. Bad times don't last, but bad guys do.
It's not my thunder. That's how we end this show.
I mean, that's a quote everyone's been just saying. It's gonna go down probably one of the biggest quotes ever.
It's so iconic. It comes from his Hall of Fame speech, and I remember it stuck with me. It really resonated with me. I reposted it. I look forward to posting it some more. Great comeback story for all. We're getting our first wrestler coming out now. I love the first Springsteen come out, music, whatever music you want. He did look at very good parts of the ground. I don't know if that's technically what that happened. Is Oscar Ramon has to fix it up?
That's it. So, we might get the belt.
I gotta see that. Yeah. He's up against the United States again. There's nothing like live. It doesn't matter. You know nothing about it. It's like live music, right? You know, like you're gonna get into it. You're gonna get hyped. Got the strap ready here.
Our opening match is scheduled for one fall.
One fall.
Our challenger to the right, from Laredo, Texas, Oscar! And we have to honor the United States champion from Castroville, Texas, TK McDaniel!
I'm rooting for Oscar. It's a production. You know, the whole thing. That's the fun, the enjoyment, the love of wrestling. You know, as you come out.
And you know what? This is something that obviously Oscar is doing it.
Yeah, he is doing it, man. Like we said, again, there's plenty of room in this shop for more products. Matches on.
Last week on the today.
Fucking shit all over. Even though he's outside.
Oh, he takes a big right there.
Last time.
Oh, there we go. Took off. It's coming back. Oscar getting back in there. Oh, there we go. Very nice, Oscar. Putting the boots to him.
Oscar really wants it.
You guys are missing out right here. You got to be here watching this live.
Knees to the. Oh, we're gonna get a chop.
Here it comes. Ric Flair will be proud.
And the chest is right.
Oscar's laying a minute on him right there.
Around the corner. Oscar working with Randy. And he showboated. Great showboating.
Otra!
Oh, Oscar clean.
A little too much trash
Little
talk
too
today.
much.
Oh, big clothesline from TK.
saw Oscar's feet.
Yeah. It's great. Scott Hall shoots it right up in the air. I'll take that here. Wrestling boots.
And okay.
Oh, dude.
Okay.
Just got the count going. I see the strap there. Hopefully that gets
It
used.
was almost charging on Oscar. Right? Neat way. How Oscar's taking advantage.
It's got him on the ground right there. Oh,
A
little submission.
Nope.
They're not giving that.
Oscar has on.
I'm telling you guys right now. Oscar's putting the business to him.
There you go.
Oof. You guys hear that? That's the sound it makes when you're in this ring. Jeez. Unforgiving. It's not soft. Oh, here we go.
Finger
Submission figure 4. Woo!
Oscar's doing some cheating.
Gotta grab the rope. Just a little leverage. We don't like the word cheating. We don't like that word.
Come on, man.
Look for the break. There it is. He saw it. He saw it.
Oscar saying he didn't do that.
The crowd is really enjoying it, guys. Phones are out. They're filming. People are standing. It's great. This is such an intimate venue for this type of show.
And Oscar's doing some more trash talk. That's
And he got shut up for that. Big right. There you go. You gotta get that. Watch that low blow, right? Always watch for that low blow. Ric Flair taught us anything. It's that.
Four times. Like outside
Oh, nice.
I'm the ring. Oh, he just
And if you're here in the crowd, they're right. The action is right on top of you. They're
Yes,
right
they are.
there.
Oh, and they're trading. They're trading blows.
Get him in the ring, ref.
Come on, ref. You're done, ref. Come on, ref. And he showed them in.
There you go. Oscar never missing a chance to let the crowd know who's in charge here.
And he just went for that again.
Gotta watch that trash talk. Gotta watch that trash talk. You will make you made to pay. Exactly. Oscar's gonna need a few of these after the match, I think. The chair? Is that a chair? Oh, that's the what Super Been Wet sign. Shout out to Bon Jovi.
And he just let the ref to show up.
Oh, what's that? All the foreign objects are coming out. Come on, ref, get a hold of it.
It's a replay.
All right, that's the start. Shout out to our people. Shout out to our people. Latino gardeners in there.
That'd be so funny on the outside. I guess this is a no-kick.
Yeah, clearly. No sanctions in place.
Oh, okay.
There's a count. All right, so we got counts. Oh, and they're fighting on the outside. Can't quite get a hold of this right here. Right. Ooh. Right into the corner. TK is down. And the streamers are flying. congrats to Oscar winning. I believe this is his first United States Championship. Boyhood Dream Come True.
Your winner,
Say it one more time.
Oscar!
And new.
The belt does not change hands.
Oh.
He is now
Oh.
your United States champion, Team McDaniel.
TK McDaniels retains the title. We both know that he cannot win on a count out. Man. And just like that, the boyhood dream is over as quickly as it started. So, the long climb for Oscar to attain gold continues.
Now they're gonna have to have
Let's get competitors today. What a match. Came outside the ring. TK took a lead with that super one wrestling. Oscar really did it, I'll say that. Oscar's on the referee's arm. I love the heel he's on. Look at Scott Hall takes it out. Still got the big on it. Great in my hand. I love that. Excellent stuff. Guys, come out here, Rolling Oak Small Wrestling Shop. Man, we just got through with the first match. Extremely exciting. Owner and operator of Wrestling Shop, Oscar, in the first match, the title match with that. Gets the win, double A, but does not take the count. Could not win on count out or disqualification. If you've watched any wrestling in your life, you know that. So yeah, great action out here, guys. Go follow Wrestling Shop.tx on Instagram and TikTok. They're doing amazing things. We gotta drop the music there, so we'll get our next competitors coming out here.
Yeah, come on out there.
Yeah, people are snacking, they're enjoying themselves. I'm starving, I know that. Smoke machine is going. Here we go. I would have mixed it up with it. I know better. I did mine on. You're supposed to spend flat on my back. The lights. Guys, we got.
Today you're gonna see something that y'all have never seen before.
George has the crowd. There you go.
You're next. You know Today, let's introduce you to the first member of the Golden Corvus. She is Ash, the living dead girl. Now you can play the music.
But also right there, the makeup. Very scary. Right in the face of a little boy right now. He's gonna have to nightmare about that.
See if you can back it up. What we're doing tonight is the Living Dead Girl Open Challenge. So anybody that likes to run their mouth wants to get in here.
Open chat.
Who's it gonna be?
Right now, guys.
Is it gonna be here?
This is so much fun. Just seeing how these events are. People come in, they don't know what to expect, what they're going to see. They just know that they're fans of wrestling. It really is something. Some hands are raised. There are people in the crowd willing to take on the Living Dead Girl.
What makes you think you can take on the Living Dead Girl?
Right in the front row.
You know what? All right, come on, let's go.
Right out of the crowd, guys. Somebody's going to take on the Living Dead Girl. Good lockup. Good lockup for someone right out of the crowd. Deadlock taken down. Living Dead Girls, I don't even know. This is not an amateur hour. Nice takedown by what is going on here? What an upset.
And our winner from the audience, the truth.
Quite ready for that, huh, Double A?
And they're still on the ring.
Shut your mouth.
Her manager's not happy about the fact that she just took that L right there.
We're going to do something that doesn't teach you. What I'm going to do, since you do the open challenge, only by example. Right now, I'm going to issue an open challenge to anybody in the back.
This is the problem with the open challenge, right? You never know what you're going to get.
So we're going to come out right now.
Problems.
Let's go.
Here we go here. Someone is answering the call.
Open challenge, huh? Oh, yeah. Let's go, San Antonio.
This guy is definitely hyping up the challenge. I know I'm supposed to be unbiased over here. Fans in the crowd bringing their own titles with them, replica titles that we need to put in. The red belt, something like, bringing your own props. Oh, yeah.
Conversations. Just like any other country. You wear a concert shirt.
Absolutely. Actually starting already. The challenge has been answered. Wondering how this one's going to sound back to you guys as me and Double A are watching. It is really loud. I'm telling you, I think we're going to do this match. Like in this show. We'll tell you guys, come out and see us. Hang out for a little bit while we're packing up our stuff. Everybody wants to come grab something from us. Second floor, live wrestling going on. We don't want to take away from the action. We're into it ourselves. We're not giving you much of a podcast. But we'll be back next week. Same time Friday night. I think we're having a special guest. Untamable Amy will be joining us on the show to talk about. Should we tell them now? We'll wait a little bit to let you guys know what we're talking about next week. But we're going to hang out with you guys. We are going to have a special guest. We're going to hang out with you here through the rest of this match. We'll say our outros. But guys, we want you to come hang out again. All the free stuff we got out here, courtesy of Deuces Mercado. Put one of these in your car cup holders so they don't get all full of whatever. We got masks out here. So come check out a mask.
And you just heard a big chop.
And you heard a big chop. Got plenty of others and all kinds. They're going at it, guys. So you can go so come out here and join us at the wrestling shop. We're going to wait just to get to the end of this match for the outro. Hopefully in a little bit. Quiet. Yeah.
I mean, you're just hearing slam.
It's a nice ring too.
Kind of got one hold on it. Controlling the
Rest gotta control the action. There we go.
Oh, that is nice.
This one lets him away with quite a bit.
Yeah, he's like, fuck this. That's like pretty big.
If you're a dirty wrestler and you want to do stuff, this ref is your guy right here. He's gonna let you, Reminds me of our old backyard basketball days where I like to get the foul when I can,
Trash talking crowd. See people that start stepping up a little bit.
Take a little break.
Trying to distract.
Ooh, right headlock right now. There, I should have made that. I know what that feels like. Two. I thought it was three. Look at Dead Girl just comes in out of nowhere. This is choking him out. I don't think the ref saw it. I mean, I'm not surprised at this point. Yeah, definitely the ref didn't see that.
No. We got an action like yours.
Here comes. Oh, right there. He's hung up on the second rope. Drops that big leg on the back of his neck.
Very good.
That's a good chip. Good kick out.
And those hurt.
Yeah.
The crowd asked if he's good.
Really, he's not. Oh, nice. Reversal, big clothesline. He's taking some shots here, and he's still managing to kick out. That would have been nice.
Use the body weight.
That's it. Gotta crank down on that. Come on, ref. I love this one. We need a few more left over referees like this. It's got a corner. Oh, big back elbow. Oh, and a kick to the spine. Dude, still got that heart. He's still hanging in there. Yeah, you feel that pain, man. This guy's getting a big elbow right in his chin. Yeah, that's it. No, he's out of the apron. Here we go. Deck is taking advantage right now. He's trying to get the ref distracted. Oh, classic. What a dirty move, Double A. Can you believe that? I cannot believe that's happening. Oh! Just hits him right there. He's got the boot in the leg. He's got the boot in the leg. Oh.
That's Brian Harrison says. He's got to count.
That's right. He does have to look on the fight. We all know that. He's got him using the ropes for leverage. Come on, ref. Get in there. Oh, big elbow right to the chin. And a reversal. Drops it down. He's fired up, Double A. Oh, very nice. You guys are, this is great action here at the wrestling show.
Oh, that was close. That's
Get
close.
it.
Come on, San Antonio, I need y'all.
There you go.
There you go.
I've never meeting guys that these guys are having an element.
Just like you're
It's gonna take more than that. It's gonna take more than that. I might need to go to that hospital. Very nice. Helped her guy pick up Orvis takes the win. Look at Kevin. She's getting some more. She's still upset about that. Unbelievable, guys. The action right here. I'm telling you. Guys, we've given up you almost an hour and 30 minutes of the show, and of course, the last 30 me and Double A are just so into the wrestling. We're doing nothing for you whatsoever, but we hope you enjoyed the first part. Obviously, again, we are out here at the wrestling shop, Rolling Up Small, second floor. Oscar's great shop here. Live wrestling is going on right now. You can still get a seat, still get a hot dog, a box of crap. You can come see us. We got some comments here. Comments. We've got masks, stickers, and some other swag here. Just for the Friday night merch. Come out and see us, guys. Anything else, Double? Saturday. Yeah, man. Have a great time. There's nothing better you could be doing right now than watching live party shows.
There's everyone in the crowd. Kids, parents, so they're all.
And even though you heard Oscar say it earlier, guys, I'm going to say it one more time. To honor the late, great Scott Hall. As he said in his WWE Hall of Fame acceptance speech, guys, bad times don't last, but bad guys do. So, guys, shout out to Scott Hall. We ended on his quote as opposed to what we normally say. Great guy that we've loved growing up watching him. He'll be missed, man. So, this is the bad guy. Only 63, man. Yeah. But all right, guys, for myself, CM Chuck, and this has been just another Friday night on just another Saturday afternoon at the wrestling shop for live pro wrestling. Come on out, guys. Hang out with us. We'd love to see you. All right, guys. Catch you again next Friday. Good night. Or good afternoon.
Have a good
Peace
day.
out. We're out of here, guys.